Good morning, students. Today we are discussing about how how do we perform the deletion operation on double linked list. Already in the previous class, we discussed about the insertion operation on the double linked list. Okay, here in double linked list, the deletion operation can be performed in three different ways. That is, deleting from the beginning of the list, deleting from the end of the list, and deleting a specific node. So these are the three different ways where we can delete the node from the double linked list. First, among those, the first one is deleting from beginning of the list. Just these are the steps. Copy the head node in some temporary node and make the second node as the head node. The previous pointer of the head node is reference to null and delete the temporary node. So this is the procedure. Based upon this procedure, we can delete the node at the beginning of the list. See, this is the diagram. This is the given list which contains 5 elements, that is 5, 10, 15, 20 and 25. So these are the 5 elements in the given list. Now we can delete the first node of the list, right? In the actual list, the first node is 5, which contains 2 pointers. One is previous pointer, the second one is next pointer. The next pointer will point the address of the second node, that is 10. Its address should be maintained in the next pointer. And the previous pointer contains null value because it is the first node, right? So it should not point to any other node, so that it becomes null. And this first node address is stored in the head node. Then now we'll delete the first node. Suppose if this node is deleted, what is the first node? 10 is the first node. So the address of the node 10 should be stored in the head. So head points the address of first node. And the previous link of the node 10 should be null. In this way, we can adjust the pointers and then delete the node 5 from the list, right? After that, this is the linked list. So which contains only 4 elements, 10, 15, 20 and 25. So this now this is the first node. So the address of the node 10 is stored in the head node. So this is how we can delete the elements at the beginning of the double linked list, right? Then we go for this is the code for deleting the node at the beginning. We can make temp equal to head and head equal to head next, head previous equal to null, right? And just free the and just delete the temp node. In this way, we can delete the first node of the double linked list, right? Next, delete the node at the end of double linked list. That means in this case, we can delete the last node of the double linked list. And the procedure is copy the last node to temporary node, that is temp, and shift the last node to the second last node and make last node's next pointer as null and then delete the temporary node. This is the procedure to delete the node at the end of double linked list. Okay, we can explain with a diagram. This is the original list which contains 5 elements, 5, 10, 15, 20 and 25. Now we are trying to delete the last node, that is 25. This is the last node. This last node next pointer will contain null value because it is the last node. It should not point to any other node. That's why the next pointer of the last node is null, right? If we delete this node, 20 becomes the last node. Then we have to make the next pointer of 20 as null value, right? So we can adjust the pointers like this and then delete the last node. Now after deletion, so the list contains only 4 elements, 5, 10, 15, and 20. So now 20 is the last node. And this is the code for delete the node at end. We have to check the list is empty. Suppose when the list is empty, the last equal to null. If it is null, we are unable to delete. Suppose if it is not equal to null, that means assign the last to temp and last equal to last preview and last next equal to null and just free temp. So in this way, you can delete the last node of double linked list. Okay. Then we can go for discuss delete the node at the given position in the double linked list. Right. Suppose if you want to delete the node, delete the second node from the list. So this is the procedure. Start traversing the linked list from the head until the position 2 of the node to be deleted. That means we can start with the first node and start traversing till from the head until to the second portion equal to 2 of the node to be deleted. Let the node at the portion 2 of the list be empty and make the node which is at the position 2, we can make it as empty and assign the next pointer of temp to temp's previous node next pointer and assign the temp's previous pointer to temp's next node previous pointer and then delete the temp node. In this way we can delete the element at the specific point. Here this diagram shows this is the original list which contains 5 elements 5, 10, 15, 20 and 25. Now we are trying to the specific node that is 15. We have to try to delete the node 15, right? Suppose we are trying to delete the node 15. What is the previous node to 15? 10 is the previous node. Its next pointer will point the address of the node 15, right? So if we remove 15, we have to change this address at the next pointer of the node 10, right? And the previous part of the node 20 is pointing the node 15. If we delete this, we can change this previous address part also, right? So after deleting the node 15, the linked list looks like this. Now at the node 10, in the node 10, its next pointer will point the node 20 address and this previous part of the node 20 will point the node 10. In this way we can adjust the pointers, right? And this is the code for deleting a node at the given position. Just temp equal to head and we have to check all the positions. When temp not equal to null, just temp previous next equal to temp next and temp next previous equal to temp previous and then delete the temp. So this is how we can delete the node at a specific position in the double linked list, right? This is about deletion operation in double linked list at 3 different positions. That is deleting a node at beginning and deleting a node at end and deleting the node at a specific point, right? So you can stop the session here. Thank you.